Used and abused pod is live now. So now, used and abused pod is live now. So now,
Oh, shit.
used and abused.
I'm not even ready.
Huh?
I'm still not ready.
Not ready, huh?
I'm not even ready.
Huh?
I'm still not ready. You can turn your.
Not ready, huh?
Just so everybody knows, the reason why you're hearing, if you're hearing the echo, it's because Kim had her phone up or her
iPad
up.
to make sure we were coming through.
Right, but
Sure we were coming through.
Attention! Attention!
don't be. Did that come through? See if you can rewind it real quick. Just turn it up a little bit. It don't be too loud. You're right below the microphone, so it's going to squeak it. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Yeah, my voice is still fucked. Hi. Did you watch the movie? We're not quite ready, as always. Yeah. Are we ever ready? And Kel's in the house. Oh, don't worry about it. If it came across, it came across. Here, let that play for a minute. Just go back live. All right, if you hear an echo, Kim's got her iPad on, so we're hearing our sounds. And I wish you just go to the front. Are you live now?
No, it's not. I can't find it.
I know. I want you to just go live.
Here, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'm gonna do it. Do it. No, she didn't watch, guys. Hey, Mikey. All right. We're getting a little bit of a house. Get a few people in the house. Okay. You got it live?
I got it live.
All right.
Attention! Attention!
I don't think it's working.
Attention!
Yep, it's working. Never mind. It's working.
You gotta figure there's a little bit of delay.
I know. That's the thing that's stupid. When we go live, it should be live.
I know, but it's not.
I mean, it's not like we're running that time delay because we need to go beep every time we fucking say the fuck word.
I know.
All right. So, guess we ought to get into this, get the show started. Let's get it started.
Yes.
Here. Let's get the party started.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't remember the song now. Anyways, I just brain farted.
Okay.
Anyways, my voice is still fucked. This is great, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So
You just need to behave for the next couple of
I
weeks.
just need to shut up for 2 weeks.
Yeah, right.
I just need to shut up. But
and do hand signals and SOS signs.
there's a fucking hand signal.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing. Like all my photos with my kids is not like this.
I know.
Because after a certain point, I got tired and sick and tired of fucking having my photo taken.
Yeah, I know you did.
Oh God! So hopefully my voice is coming across somewhat okay. If it's not, then Kim's gonna do the whole fucking episode by herself.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Gosh.
Yeah, you know it. We just got done watching the damn movie.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to hold this all by myself.
I'll still be on camera.
Yeah, I'm just
also click buttons and shit.
I'm still not gonna be able to hold it. So
Not gonna be able to hold it. Why?
because
Well then fuck it. Let's get 30 seconds here and
get
yeah,
this.
you always say let's get 30 seconds, but then when I do the podcast, when I do the edit on the podcast, I still do 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
So for the audio audience, it's like he said 30 seconds and it's only 10.
Yeah, I know.
So if you even got the little fucking button where you can skip, like the opening song, or you can skip a little bit,
Yeah.
they've already jumped it to an extra fucking 20 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Excuse me, by the way.
It is.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Used and Abused. I'm Scott,
And I'm Kim.
and this week we are talking about what?
Grace.
I didn't put no grease in my hair.
No, but that's the movie we're talking about is Grace with Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. And then also Dee Dee Conn is Frenchie. And Eve Arden is the principal.
Okay, well,
Sid Caesar is the coach, just to name a few.
Right. We'll go over the cast later on the show like we always do.
Well, hey, I just named a few.
Right, but before we get into that, how was your week?
It was okay. It was there.
And actually, you know what? It was there. Yeah, your week was definitely there because it sounded like this.
Cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit.
Yeah, that describes my week in a nutshell.
Oh, God, no. I almost fucking did it.
What?
That part, I think it's in Austin Powers. No, this is me in a nutshell. I think it's in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
See, that's in Waynesburg. No, it's in Austin Powers.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in Austin Powers.
Mm.
Fucking Mike Myers.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, before we do, since we blew this one up, we blew this up last week. Let's get into this.
Thank you to all our Patreons, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Don Solsky, and Brady Big Lovin'.
If you'd like to join our Patreon, go to patreon.com, search in the creative bar Used and Abused Pod. Whoops.
Don't forget to smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, click subscribe, then click that bell to be notified when we go live and upload new videos.
Right. We upload new videos. We haven't uploaded any videos lately. I just like to do that just because.
Yeah,
you never know. I mean, there could be that time where we finally make a stroll over to Goodwill and come home with a couple hundred records.
Oh, yeah, that's what we usually end up doing. You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr.
No, while we're here, you talk to the people.
Okay.
Let me fix that fucker right now. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, really?
I forget to do it every fucking show.
There we go.
No, there we go. We got to save it first there. Now, there we go.
You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr.
Well, no, you don't say it. Yeah, I just want to put it back up. Anyways.
Our email is usedandabusedpod@gmail.com and is spelled out AND. Do not use the symbol. Website is usedabusepod.com, where you can also find a link to not only our Patreon, but also a link to our merch store,
right,
which is on tpublic.com. And search Used and Abused Pod for our merch store.
It's all together. Used Abused Pod.
Used Abused Pod to find our merch. You can also find our merch store link on our social media and website.
Anything else?
No.
And as far as 97 goes, we have no freaking clue.
No,
we think. I mean, I know we talked about what the hell we talked about.
The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, The Greatest Showman. But we're probably gonna try maybe take a 2-week break due to the fact that we have our second shot appointment coming up on the 27th, and the fact that my voice still fucking sucks.
I keep telling you, you just need to zip it.
Quit talking to me.
Oh, okay. If I want to talk to you, I'll just send SOS smoke signals.
I don't want the trailer to burn.
Then I'll send text messages.
Yeah, that might work. As long as my Fitbit's working.
Well, okay.
If my Fitbit's not working, then I don't answer text messages either.
Well, then I'll hire a pigeon and have him deliver you the note.
God, no. God, it looks like I picked the wrong week, too.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
Oh, God.
Kelly's and Kelly's and Chris's is coming up May 1st. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So just
I've seen some shit on YouTube about the second shot, and And I've heard anything where they talk about hey, this is
Take the LOL.
But where they talk about the second shot is more potent, but that's because you're getting, your body's really then adjusting to the vaccine.
Yeah.
Or adjusting to the learning how to really beat the fuck out of COVID.
Yes, exactly.
I know one thing though. We're gonna. You guys don't have to kill and Chris, but I saw this picture the other day. I don't remember who the fuck it was, but it was somebody got their fucking first or the second COVID shot, and they're showing it, and they're like this, and I'm like, that's exactly what we're gonna do when we get our second shots. We're gonna fucking hold up our COVID cards and big fucking middle finger, saying "fuck you, COVID." Let's get back to normal. Let's get back to some type of normality.
Yeah, exactly.
So, my week, it was there. It's fun, and just I didn't even turn the fucking Xbox on.
No.
Speaking of Xbox, let's jump on this news story you don't know about. I heard about this earlier in the week about PlayStation 3 and 4, and I about fucking hit them. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? So, a PlayStation 4 owner has demonstrated how a failure or removal of the system's internal CMOS battery can result in users being unable to play games offline. A Twitter account dedicated to video game preservation and accessibility claimed last month to identify the issue and called on willing members of the PlayStation community to help gather evidence. Twitter user Forrest subsequently purchased a PS4 Slim, removed the CMOS battery to test it out. He found that he was unable to play any physical or digital games offline without connecting to Sony's server. Instead, he received the error code CE-30391-6. All PS4 internal batteries will eventually die, and while they can be replaced, if Sony chooses to close the PlayStation Network in the future. Now, that don't mean overall the full PlayStation Network, but that means shutting down the PlayStation Network for like the PS4, just for the PS4 itself. And we're going to get into that in a minute because they're actually on the way to shutting down the PS3 PlayStation Store.
Okay.
So this gets interesting here in a minute. So if they ended up closing the PlayStation Network in the future, it would theoretically lead to over 115 million PS4 users and consoles will be unable to play games, not just your downloaded or digital ones, but also physical disc copies.
Oh, wow.
However, it's thought that Sony could also fix the issue via a future firmware update should it choose to do so. Yeah, right. They're going to want everybody to go to PS5.
Yeah, they are. They're not going to update the PS4.
According to modder Lance McDonald, who's known for releasing an unofficial Bloodborne patch that makes games run at 60 frames per second on PS4, the error occurs because trophies on PS4 require the internal system clock to be correct. So users can't change their system's date and time to make it look like they earned trophies earlier than was actually the case. Doesn't play where I'm actually reading this article from. Reports that PS3 and Vita also appear to rely on the accuracy of the internal clock to verify access to digital content, but not to disc-based titles, a point noted by Digital Foundry's John Lyman. PS3 users have started reporting that some games have stopped downloading patches ahead of Sony's planned digital store closure this summer. Members of the PSN Profiles Forum have listed over 30 games that have allegedly stopped detecting their previously released updates, including first-party titles, which means they're by Sony, Journey, Gran Turismo 5, and Twisted Metal.
Jeez.
Dude, if I saw my PS3, I would be fucking pissed that I went back into my Gran Turismo 5 or Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
If accurate, it means that new users can't acquire the most up-to-date versions of affected games. In some cases, even trophies and online features are said to be missing from the titles. So, here's my take on this. Here's my thing, okay? I think back to the PS3 days.
Yeah.
Right? What was the main thing we had on the PS3?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? I bet Hannah remembers.
Was it golf?
No. Fucking Rock Band.
Oh, yeah.
And think of all them songs I bought.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably easily bought, a couple, $2,000 or $3,000 worth of fucking songs.
Yeah.
For Rock Band.
Yeah.
Now imagine we still had the fucking PS3 and all of a sudden, the summer when they shut the store down, we couldn't access none of those downloaded songs.
I know.
I would fucking be pissed.
Well, yeah.
Luckily, I don't have a PS3 anymore, so I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
I still have the PS4, but still, I mean, okay, so that means eventually when they decide to shut down the PS4 store,
yeah,
digital and game-based game, your physical disc games are going to be worthless.
Yeah, they are.
And it also makes me wonder, well, will the Blu-ray player still work?
Well, yeah.
I mean, will you still be able to play movies?
Yeah.
Or are you fucked there too?
Yeah.
So now it's like, oh, now I gotta go, because that's a PS Pro, PS4 Pro, which gives us the 4K abilities. Now we got, and so now it's like, okay, I gotta go find a 4K fucking DVD player.
Yeah.
Because we only got one 4K movie.
Yeah, I know, but I think.
No, that's not 4K. That's only Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Blu-ray?
Blu-ray. I'm sorry. Blu-ray.
So, yeah. But it's fucking crazy.
It is.
Hey, Dawn. I see Dawn in the house from ATSW The Escape Pod. But that may be changing on tomorrow. So check out their episode tomorrow night on YouTube about 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. It's 7-ish. Check it out. They him and Brady have great shows. And great interaction with the chat too.
Yeah, they do.
And I guess when my PS4 stops working, then, well, yeah, I mean, more likely, Hannah, you're not going to see that happen until the PS6. I mean, we're not talking. I mean, right now you think PS3, they're getting ready to shut down the store, so you'll lose all your ability for the digital games. But then again, people are talking about getting their PS3s modded, so they don't rely on this fucking internal clock shit. Now, so you're not. I mean, you're talking PS6 by the time this happens, and I don't mean. And a lot of it is because I think, like Microsoft, Sony is also going for that digital-based only games.
Yeah.
So eventually, we're not gonna own games.
No, it's not going to be digital.
Even the games that we own on Xbox, we don't own them.
No.
We license the keys from Microsoft.
Yeah, we do.
It's the same thing for PlayStation.
Yeah.
So anytime they decide to cut it,
they can cut it. Yeah.
I mean, people are know right now. A lot of YouTube videos I've been seeing on it, they're asking whether or not they can have a lawsuit against Sony. It's in the terms and conditions.
Yeah, it is.
That you are literally renting a license key for this game, and Sony, can turn it off anytime they want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you really have no choice. The problem with games today is the one that pisses me off most, was especially once we got into this world of being online all the time. And where you got to have like the PlayStation store, or, the Microsoft store, is games today come out broken.
Yeah, they do. They
don't. I miss the days. I mean, okay, why did I give up on N64? Because Nintendo was taking forever to come out with a new Zelda game.
Well, yeah.
So that made me go to I went to PlayStation after that.
Well, yeah.
But the thing is, the reason why they took forever is because they wanted to make a perfect game.
Yeah, and nowadays games are
they fucking make. Well, what was it? Cyberpunk 2077 still can't be played.
No.
I mean, it's supposed to be a brand new fucking game that came out last year, and still to this day, people can't fucking play it, and they've already gone through 4 or 5 fucking patches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting.
It is very disgusting.
I mean, I don't know how many times we've gotten. Well, how many times do you buy a game? You pre-order a game, you get it downloaded, and then you go on day one to go play. Oh, well, you need this update.
Yeah.
You need this day one update.
Yeah.
Because the game's broken.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, fuck it. Especially in this day and age, let's get beta testers. And I don't mean test these games where they make them. Send it to people at home. Get it up against all the different, internet,
Internet
we've all got different
providers.
internet speeds.
Yeah,
You know,
internet speeds, internet providers.
you don't, when you make your video game, it's the same thing with when Sony and Microsoft make new machines.
Yeah,
They test them in house.
yeah,
So they're constantly, they're only on their internet.
yeah. They're
They're
not.
not sending consoles out to people to really beta test them
Yeah,
or
they're
even
not.
games.
No,
Don't give me a fucking, the online version of a game.
no.
Or like give me the fucking full copy of a game that's going to have the offline and online modes.
Yeah,
And we'll set up dates to play the online stuff to see how it works.
yeah,
Send it to, I'd say at least, 100,000 fucking people.
yeah,
And probably more than that. But these games are coming out busted.
yeah. They are.
And it's not just main games like that. I mean, we're talking, your sport games are coming out
Yeah.
busted. I mean, it's just disgusting.
It is. It really is.
It's really disgusting on how the video game era has changed.
Yeah, it is.
Because, there weren't that many I don't remember a lot of glitches back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot of, I do remember a lot of modding or fucking with games, rewriting a program. Like my day, I had a Commodore 64. So you get a fucking game, you'd, literally make a copy of it. And then you go in and start tweaking with some of the shit to see if you can make the game better or do some different things to it.
Well, yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that was back in the day. I mean, you still do that today.
Yeah.
But the problem is you got PC versus, and my microphone fell down for some reason. It didn't fall. It just tilted.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, I mean, it sucks for PS3 users because I know a lot of people who have PS3s.
Well, yeah.
That, obviously we've all got this internal clock.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I haven't heard anybody say anything about Microsoft, but I'm pretty sure it's got an internal clock battery thing too.
Oh yeah.
Because it's got trophies too, just as well.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, eventually we're gonna have no disc-based video games.
No, we're not.
Because everything will be online. I mean, PlayStation. I know we did it when we had before we went Xbox. We did have the PS Now.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of great games on that at the time, but we did find a new one, the Agatha Christie one.
Yes, we did.
So we did, and I played the hell out of that.
Yes, we did.
Beat it, and Kel said they should have let a small group of fans sign up for beta tests. I agree. I know some games do it. Exactly, there are some games or game manufacturers that do that.
Yeah, there
and
is.
You're right. They should really allow people, especially the hardcore crowd. I'm probably not a hardcore gamer because I can go weeks on him without fucking playing.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe back when Hannah was 4,
Yeah.
I could be a hardcore gamer. Back in my teens, I could have been, easily considered a hardcore gamer because it was like, come home and have you done your homework? Yes. Well, no, I didn't do my fucking homework.
No.
I just wanted to play the goddamn video game.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I got, either hooked up, by then we had a ColecoVision. I hooked it up, or I got on a Commodore.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I'd sit there and say, yeah, I'm doing homework on the Commodore, like a report or some shit, and be playing winter games or summer games EA Sports had, or actually EA Games back then had a thing called Racing Deconstruction Set. And it was kind of like based off of I forgot his name now. Stewart, not Tony. I think it's like Ivan Stewart. He's the one who created kind of the indoor arena, but like how they do the Baja races, those funky looking trucks, off-road trucks.
Yeah.
Well, they fucking finally created that for indoor.
Oh, okay.
And it was fucking cool. I can't remember, but anyway, it was based on that. But the cool part was you could build your own fucking track.
Oh wow.
Put your own gym. I mean, it was really cool. And I'd fucking spend hours on that fucking game.
Yeah.
Coleco, God, Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah.
God, there's a lot of fucking games I played on that.
Yeah.
Frogger.
Yeah.
Which you never seen Frogger.
Yeah, I have. I know what Frogger is.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yes. I know. Yes, I know what Frogger is. I know what Donkey Kong is. I know what Pac-Man is.
You know what we didn't do though?
What?
Something we didn't do this week. We didn't watch episode 3.
No, we didn't, did we?
And before we ever go to it, what the hell? Why did you want to watch Star Wars? No, we're talking about episode 3 of Game Changers.
Changers, yes.
This is the Mighty Duck TV show.
Yeah.
So we have no input on
episode 3.
Episode 3 right now. We haven't watched. So we'll have to watch episode 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, whatever the hell it comes out by the time we come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fuck. But anyways, anything else?
No,
Anything else you can think of?
not that I didn't think of. No.
I remember seeing that video. I remember yesterday, or I think it was yesterday, I watched it. And I'm like, God, I got to mention this.
Yeah.
So Saturday night, what did we do?
We went to the races.
Right. And pretty good show.
Yeah, it was.
I think we got done by about 11:30.
30. Yeah, we got done about 11:30.
We had our INC modifieds.
Yes, we did.
We had our INC hobby socks.
Yes, we did.
We had the INCA sport compacts.
Yes, we did.
The IMCA mod lights.
Stars mod lights, yes.
We had Arizona dwarf cars.
Yes, we did.
And of course,
We had the mini dwarfs.
which are kids,
Yes.
which drives you up a fucking wall when they take forever. But it's
Well,
not their fault, it's the track's fault.
yeah.
Anyway, the
Well,
track handles it.
Yeah.
But they actually did put on a pretty decent show this week.
Yeah, they did.
My voice is in and out again, so this will be fun. So then, Saturday night was supposed to be what? Well, Friday night was supposed to be the Nation. Wait, what the fuck is it now? Xfinity Series.
Yeah, Xfinity.
NASCAR race from
Yes.
Martinsville.
Yeah, got rained out. Got rained
Mother
out.
Nature said, "Fuck you."
Uh-huh. So then they postponed it till Sunday. So then they tried at noon. So then they tried Saturday,
They have the cup race
have cup race
under lights.
under lights. Nope. It got rained out too.
Well, no, they got 40. Okay. So the Xfinity Series did get started. They got 91
When
laps
laps in.
before they got rained out. Then the Cup Series started. About 42 laps in before it got rained out.
So both were moved to Sunday.
Both of them moved Sunday. And first time winner on the Xfinity side is Josh Berry,
Barry, yes.
driving part time for Dale Earnhardt Junior Motorsports.
Yep.
So congratulations to Josh Berry for his first ever Xfinity win.
Yes.
And was his 13th attempt.
Yes.
13th start so far this season.
Wow.
So, and he lucky number 13 for him.
Yes, exactly.
And who the fuck won Cup?
Martin Truex
Son of a
Jr.
I totally fucking forgot. You can tell I really don't care about Truex that much.
Well, he's the driver I follow, so that's why I know.
Yeah, he's the driver you follow.
So
Yeah, that's right. He did win that fucking race.
he did. He has now won 3,
2 this season.
2. No, of all of them.
Martinsville.
Bill, yes, he's won now, I believe, 4 of the 5 races that's been there, or however many.
He's won 3. He's won 3 times at Martinsville.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go in the record books though. Ed Brady.
Hi, Brady.
Brady's checking in from. He's
out cooking dinner.
Brady's checking us out on Facebook. Again, if you're in the chat on Facebook or watching us live on Facebook, say hello. We'll pop it up on screen.
I know he's not. I know he's only one of many because I know there's people that are ahead of him that's won at Martinsville more. But
All right, who's number one dog? Who's the number one winner at Martinsville? 15 wins at Martinsville. Do you know?
wouldn't it be the King, Richard Petty?
Yes, King Richard Petty.
Corned beef. Ooh,
Corned beef, right on, man.
sounds good.
And who's number 2?
I do not remember. Unless
We
it,
just talked about this over the weekend. With 11 wins. 11-time winner. 4 behind Richard Petty.
4 behind Richard Petty.
Yep.
Dale Earnhardt.
No.
I don't know then.
God, no. No. This man has driven a lot of car numbers over the years. Drove an 11 car at one point for
Is he a
Junior
7?
Johnson. He drove the
Jeff.
no. Good guess, Kelly. But we'll get there. He drove the 17 car for a while. When I had a Tide sponsorship. His best name, they know him as
SDW.
okay, yeah, Darrell
Wall
Waltrip.
Trip, yeah.
Yes, Darrell Waltrip, 11 wins. And tied for third. There's 2 guys at third with 8 wins.
Is Jeff Gordon one of them?
Jeff Gordon is one of them. That's where Kelly came in.
So Jeff Gordon is
Who's
one.
the other one? Want me to tell you? Want me to give you a hint?
Yeah, please do.
Well, both of them were Hendrick Motorsports.
Jimmy
teammates.
Johnson,
Jimmy Johnson, yes.
7-time champ.
7-time champion Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Who he with 7-time championships he's tied with.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. and the King Richard Petty.
There you go. Well, see, you're learning a little bit here and there. Yeah, Big Love is here now. Oh, now he's on the YouTube. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, yes, so NASCAR did there. And also want to give a big congratulations to, I'm going to fuck it up. I know I will. Hideki Matsumi.
Yes,
in the Masters.
The first Japanese
golfer to ever
win the Masters. Yes.
So congratulations to him.
And the ironic thing about him is he won the amateur championship 10 years ago.
No. He got low amateur.
Low amateur.
At Augusta in 2011.
Yeah, and then turned around and won the whole shebang.
10 years later.
Yes.
The cool part was they just actually held the actual women's amateur tournament there at Augusta like a week before, and a female Japanese woman won that too.
Oh, nice.
So that was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. But other than that, I got nothing else really. Well, baseball started.
Yes, baseball did start.
Dodgers are doing pretty good, pretty decent.
Yeah, so are the Angels.
Nice part is that we've got
MLB TV.
We get that free with from T-Mobile.
Oh, yes.
So we can watch any game when we want.
That's right.
Regardless if it's in market or out of market.
It's true.
NFL, hear that, do that. And Dragon Buddy's finishing up this work day, hopefully. Well, hopefully too. I'd like to get you in the chat. But other than that, I really got nothing else.
I don't either.
I really don't know how the Trailblazers are doing. I have not followed one bit of NBA this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're to the chopper. I can't do it. That is one. Are you supposed to do hasta la vista, baby?
Uh-huh. I'll be back. I'll be back.
We gotta do a fucking Schwarzenegger movie one day.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We gotta do. Honestly, we're gonna do one though. I want to do fucking Conan the Barbarian.
Well, yeah,
the original.
Yeah,
not
he was
the fucking, not the PG second one, the PG third one. I want to do a fucking
original one. Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you know that when they made the movie Excalibur, back in the 80s, they made two versions of it?
Really?
Yeah. There's a rated R version, and then there's a PG version.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not even know that.
Nope.
Here we go.
Star Wars in Greece, the Super Troopers, a few days off, and Chappelle's Show. Speaking of Chappelle's Show, it's because the Gen X point of view will be in Chappelle's Show next week. But here about in May, they will be changing their brand.
Oh, okay.
They said we said goodbye last night to All Things Star Wars.
In
a way, we said goodbye to the All Things Star Wars brand.
Yeah. Love your
commitment. Yeah, exactly. Kelly is kicking some ass for them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's running all their friggin' Instagram, all their social media pages. Holy shit, they got her fucking wrapped up pretty tight.
Oh.
I mean, they got the Gen X point of view, Sidebar Cantina on Facebook, and All Things Star Wars still there, and then they got All Things Star Wars, Gen X point of view, and then now they added the Sidebar Cantina to Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So she's busy.
Yeah, she is.
Very busy.
Yeah.
Man, she is fucking rocking it.
Yeah.
The this and that stuff they do over the weekends is badass.
Yeah.
I mean, this last week was.
She says, I'm trying.
This last week was hard. But then again, I'm with Dave and Jason. How in the hell out of this whole group that we have did Jedi win that many votes? Did you pick Jedi?
No, I didn't even do it.
Didn't do it.
No, I totally forgot about it.
I do it twice. I do it once for us and once for myself and once for use and abuse.
Yeah.
Just because.
She says, I'm trying.
And Dragon Buddy. Yeah, Kelly says I'm trying, and Dragon Buddy says, and she still
makes good Sammys.
But only sometimes now. Oh, Gauntlet's been thrown out now.
I shouldn't be laughing, but I
yeah,
am.
right. Oh, exactly. So, but yeah, I fucking noticed something.
Okay.
I can't think it's on Paramount Network.
Uh-huh.
They added Dragon Slayer.
Really?
Yeah, that's that movie back in the 80s.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's got I think it's a guy that played the little punky ass motherfucker from Ghostbusters 2. The painter dude. The one that fucking just loses it, you know?
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Yes.
She plays COVID shot number 1. There you go. She left that, so it's okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Anyways, but also in that movie is
the one that's painting the demon.
Right.
The demon.
Right. Yeah. Where
Svigo or something.
Svigo
Or something like
yeah,
that.
Anyways, in that movie is Ian McDermott.
Oh, okay.
You don't even know who Ian
I know who Ian McDermott is. Yeah.
You like him better. You're a goddamn Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I know who he is.
You sure?
Yeah. Yes.
So be it. Now die, Jedi.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, that was my weak attempt at doing the fucking Emperor. Anyways, all right. So hell, should we get into this?
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Nope, I do
you got
not.
Anything else to add?
No, I do not.
Party on. Oh yeah, we do. We got one more thing. So actually, we were talking about it, and I kind of went all over the fucking place. But so yeah, so David and Jason they shut down. Pretty much says we say goodbye to all things Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Then at the same time, they said, and we're saying goodbye to Gen X point of view. That gave me a shock, but it's because they wanted to do the Sidebar Cantina because every kind of revolves around the Sidebar Cantina on Facebook. That's what they're actually going to eventually name it.
Okay.
So that's what it's going to become, and you know it's fine. It's great.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, they're still going to do Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, they're still going to talk about Star Wars. They're still going to, but you know, they start out. It's just like us. You know, we start out. When I started this motherfucker, it was all about music.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I was going to talk about. But then, as time went on, we got to these points where it was like, but we want to do these movies.
Yeah.
You know, we want to do like the movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Or you know, where you do like Grease. You talk about Grease the movie and Grease the soundtrack, or you talk about this and that. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even some movies are not considered that even have great soundtracks.
Yeah.
You know, like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Adventure, yeah.
There's Don and Brady did a fucking awesome show on.
Yeah.
But we got by the triple pack. So we got all 3 fucking movies.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta have the first 2, but I gotta see the third. I have not seen the third yet.
Yes.
But anyways, so what do you think? Oh yeah, and we mentioned earlier when Don was in, because he came in with ATSW The Escape Pod, but they are also rebranding.
Oh, okay.
And I think we're gonna find that out tomorrow night.
Probably.
So
you'll have to tell me.
Yeah, I know you'll be working.
I will.
8:30 at night.
I will.
That soundtrack rocks. You know, the thing with that soundtrack, Brady, especially with the first one, is when I watched the first movie, I didn't know that part where like Beethoven are playing the fucking music, you know, the guitar parts and shit. It's like really fucking, anyway, it ends up being Play With Me.
Yeah.
It's a song title.
Yeah.
And it ends up being by the band Extreme off their first album.
Yeah.
With Nuno Betancourt. And fuck, that guy can play. You know, he's probably, besides George Lynch, out of the 80s, and he's more 90s or late 80s. But they're both underrated guitar players.
Yeah, they are.
Because, you know, before that we had Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen. I mean,
oh yeah.
Everyone else is kind of whatever.
Yeah.
You know? But they're actually, you know, Nuno's actually really good guitar player.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about the second soundtrack for Bogus Journey was when I saw where I'm sidebarring real quick. When I saw Poison in concert. 1991, May. I forgot the date. May 12th, I think it was. I'll have to look for the concert ticket now. I think it was May 12th.
It had to be because, yeah.
Well, I fuck up my iPad by
Well,
pulling up the calendar. No, I don't. You don't fuck nothing up. I'd rather fuck up mine than yours. You know, we'd lose. It's no big deal. I just want to say years. Okay. You can't change years. No, you can.
There you can.
99, 91. No, May 14th. See?
Yeah, it's going because it was right
it was
close
a fucking
to.
Tuesday night. And the only reason I remember it because it is a Tuesday night.
And
it ends up being
Mass
CC DeVille's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, Don's still here. Right on. And so, opening act for this for Poison Flesh and Blood tour, third album for Poison. Their second headlining tour is fucking Bullet Boys. And they're on their Freak Show album, which hadn't come out quite yet. And opening behind them was Slaughter.
Yeah.
And of course, the lead singer for Bullet Boys comes out, shits on Reno. And then fucking Mark Slaughter comes out with Slaughter wanting that dude back on stage so he can kick his fucking ass because he's like, I don't give a fuck where we're at in Nevada. Because Slaughter's from Vegas.
Yeah.
And so he's like, we may be from Vegas, but fucking Reno rocks, motherfuckers. And we just fucking went crazy.
Yeah.
Right? Well, anyways, part way through the show, it was like, oh my God. Mark Slaughter gets on the fucking mic and says, hey, Reno, how would you guys like to test a new song for us? Okay. So I'm thinking it's going to be on their new album. No, instead this is going to be on the Bill and Ted's second movie soundtrack. And they fucking play Shout It Out Loud.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, that song was fucking badass.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking wizard with music. Not quite, bud. But yeah, I mean, they played fucking Shout It Out Loud.
Yeah.
Which blew my fucking mind.
Oh, yeah.
And then just to top off that night was when Poison was on stage. Partway through the show, it was CC DeVille's birthday.
Well, yeah.
So David Coverdale, Whitesnake, lived in Lake Tahoe at the time. And he had, check this out, he had Jimmy Page at his house.
Oh, wow.
Well, this is the time when Coverdale and Jimmy Page were about ready to put together the Coverdale Page group.
Oh, okay.
That came out. And oh my fucking God. They come on stage. They hand Jimmy Page a fucking guitar. One of CC's guitars. And they play rock and roll from a few songs by Led Zeppelin, which is rock and roll, Black Dog, and Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
And hearing the master play Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm up in the fucking nosebleeds going, I am not worthy. I am not worthy to be in presence of a fucking guitar god. Because that's how I felt about Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
And the only bad part was that Poison had these fucking grates.
Uh-huh.
Well, they decided not to put the grates in on stage. And every time they cut the lights down, Jimmy Page would get too close to one and fall in.
Oh, no.
It was like, dude, don't kill him.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the show about fucking the death of Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
But it was fucking cool, dude. I mean, the fact that I got to see, I mean, yeah, sure, he wasn't in the 70s. It wasn't in the highlight of, Led Zeppelin's career. But still, the opportunity to see Jimmy Page, to hear Jimmy Page on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And that just made my fucking, I mean, it's probably why, really technically, it should probably still be my favorite show. It's my first. But, yeah, I finally got to see Crew in 05.
Yeah, I know.
And that show, I mean, musically, yeah, Poison blew him out of the water. I'll say it. I'll admit it. Mainly because Brett don't miss fucking lyrics.
Yeah.
But Pyros-wise,
that goes to Motley Crew.
Blew the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
And that's why, honestly, if obviously we're more likely you're not going to have shows this year, I would love to go to that fucking Joan Jett, Poison, Def Leppard, Motley Crue show, And if I go, if we get and when it finally comes out, probably be more like 2022. Because fucking Nikki ain't talking about it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard shit from Def Leppard, Poison, or even Joan.
Yeah.
But I know Nikki's not even talking about it.
Oh, okay.
People keep bringing it up to him on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram, and he won't say a fucking word about it.
Oh, wow.
So honestly, I think right now you're looking at it, more likely that whole tour is going to be canceled for 2021.
Yeah.
And then come back in 2022 to do something about it.
Yeah.
Which sucks because this is the 40th year of Motley Crue.
I know it is.
So it could have been really a great anniversary tour. But,
well,
Chris has got home. She's here. Kelly says she's here. She's telling Brady sorry.
Oh.
He put a question mark.
Oh, little girl, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, in here it's Kate Olsen.
I know it is.
Which Dave and Jason give a shit about that when she uses both of them in it, which I think is funny. But yeah, so yeah, if we get a chance to go to that tour in 2021, dude, I'll be fucking happy.
Yeah.
But I really want to go when Cruise closing.
Yeah.
When Cruise a headliner. Just because I know they'll blow the fuck out of the stage.
Oh yeah.
The pyrotechnics for a Crew will be outlandish. What? She was listening to my cable customer tells. Evil will always triumph because good is dumb. Oh God. Oh my God. Anyways, let's get into this movie.
Yeah.
Grease.
Yes.
Grease is the word.
Yes, it is.
Written by Barry Gibb.
Uh-huh.
Sung by Frankie
Avalon.
Yeah, thank you. Is it Avalon?
It is Frankie Avalon.
That is a wrong God damn it. Now I'm hitting wrong screens. We're doing good. Welcome to Tuesday night. It feels like a goddamn Monday.
Oh, I know.
Where'd it go? Right there. That's not quite it either. There we go. Grease.
Grease is a 1978 American musical romantic comedy film based on the 1971 musical of the same name by Jim Jacobs and Warren Casey, written by Bront Woodard, and directed by Randall Kleiser. In his theatrical feature film debut, the film depicts the lives of greaser Danny Zuko and Australian transfer student Sandy Olsen, who developed an attraction for each other. The film stars John Travolta as Danny, Olivia Newton-John as Sandy, and Starkard Channing as Betty Rizzle, the leader of the Pink Ladies.
All right, real quick. We're going to sidebar real quick. Yeah, Don was sitting there saying he's got chicks to see Crew this summer. Yeah, so far, like I said, I have not heard anything from Nikki Sixx about what the hell's going on. And of course, we all know he's the goddamn leader of Motley Crue.
Yeah, he is. Hi, Isaac.
So, hey, Isaac. So yeah, so until I hear anything from either of those bands, their management, or even Nikki himself, it'll be hard to say if this tour goes on, or at least this year. Again, I think they're waiting. I know a lot of bands are waiting to see what happens by summer.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot more people vaccinated, obviously.
Yeah, we are.
So.
Well, yeah, because most of the states now are trying to open up to everybody.
Right. So, we'll just wait and see how it goes, and we almost think knowing Crew, the way I know them, or the way I've known them over the years, they're not going to want to put on the show unless it's 100% capacity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they might bow out of this tour with Poison and Def Leppard and Joan Jett, just because Def Leppard may say, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
And Poison may say, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
And of course, I think Joan would do it anyways, which then will still make me want to go to the show because it'll still be a good show to see.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, Joan Jett, former guitarist of the Runaways, and then all of her fucking solo shit that she did through the 80s, man.
Oh, yeah.
I Love Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
I Hate Myself for Loving You.
Yeah.
Crimson and Clover.
Yeah.
I could go on and on.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Riots. Oh, that's right. I was talking about they had riots in his neck of the woods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry for this. Yeah, it does. It does. Anytime crew comes up, it does sidebar me pretty bad. Anyways, let's get back to Grease. It was released on June 16th, 1978. Grease was successful both critically and commercially, becoming the highest grossing musical film ever at the time. Its soundtrack album, 1978, ended in 1978 as the second best-selling album of the year in the U.S., behind the soundtrack of 1977 blockbuster Saturday Night Fever, which was also Travolta, and earned an Oscar nomination for Hopelessly Devoted to You at the 51st Academy Awards.
In 2020, the film was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
Cool. We won't worry about the next part because we'll talk about that later. So the plot. If you have not seen Grease, oh wait, real quick, let's go into the box office stuff. The budget for the film was $6 million.
And the box office was $366.2 million.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much saying it was a success.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat.
No, that's okay. I'll go on with the plot. In the summer of 1958, local boy Danny Zuko and vacationing Sandy Olsen meet at the beach and fall in love. When summer comes to an end, Sandy, who is going back to Australia, frets that they may never meet again. But Danny tells her this is only the beginning. Later on, at the start of Danny's senior year at Rydell High School, he resumes his role as leader of the T-Birds Greaser gang. I have not seen Grease, huh?
Yep. So Brady, here's your spoilers, buddy.
Okay. Consisting of his best friend, Kaniki, plus Duty, Sunny, and Putsy. The pink lady.
Holy fucking sidebar. I cannot. No, I've got to bring this fucking up.
Go ahead.
Because, dude, all I can think about when you said Duty, right? Is that fucking part in Caddyshack when that fucking kid rolls up on that fucking, God damn it.
I know.
Candy bar and yells, Duty!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I didn't realize that fucker's name was Duty in the fucking movie.
Yeah. The pink,
the
pink ladies, a clique of greaser girls, also arrive consisting of leader Rizzo, Frenchie, Marty, and Jan. After Sandy's parents decide to return to Australia, she enrolls at Rydell and befriends Frenchie, who is planning to drop out of school to become a beautician. Unaware of each other's presence at Rydell, Danny and Sandy recount the events of their brief summer romance in their respective.
Will you go look at the chat?
Without saying the other's name. Summer night. Sandy's version emphasizes the romance in the relationship, while Danny's version is more sexual.
Right?
That's what I was laughing about.
Oh, okay. I'm watching the fucking chat. But yeah. The two versions, her version and his version, which is funny because her version is actually spot on, and his version is like
out there.
Well, yeah.
He wants to impress his friends.
No, right. That's the thing. Is like it's a typical guy. It's a typical guy part of the song because it's like, you're bragging to your friends. Yeah, man. Of course I made her. Like fuck. But before that, I meant, I wish I would have saved it, but anyway, so I just totally lost my thought, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, was it anything to do with the Greaser gang or the Pink Ladies?
No, it's something to do with the beginning. After the beach, when it goes into the credits, the opening credits, and the song starts, and Biz Fontaine says, "Don't be a slob.
Don't be a slob. Don't get a job. Go back to school.
Go to school."
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
It's gonna drive me crazy now. I had it up too, and I was gonna mention it.
Yeah. Don't be a slob. something about don't get a job, go back to
I had the
school.
fucking script actually up.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, if you look up the script for Grease, you got to make sure you don't get the musical,
Yeah.
which we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. Because there was an
I'm not-
interesting experience that I had with the musical.
that you had?
Uh-huh.
You seen the musical?
No. Well, yes and no. I'll explain when we get into it.
Yes and no.
Yeah. Yes and no. I'll explain when we get
That's not the one I
into
wanted. Where's the one that-
Grease 1978 movie script
Yeah, that's probably the one I was going to look at, but anyways, it's right here. Now this is entertaining for the fucking audio audience.
Yeah.
Shit, I probably went too far. No, that ain't the right one either. Good God. This is why I should have kept it up. What do you see? Oh yeah, right there. No. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one I had it on.
Of course not.
That's me. Okay. Vince Montaigne. Begin your day with the only way. Music, music, music. Get out of bed. It's the first day of school. Don't be a slob. Don't get a job. Go back to class. You can pass.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon Buddy just
What?
don't be a slob.
Hey,
Don't
Dragon Buddy.
go back to class. You can pass.
Thank you. That's funny. We're all looking forward to the same freaking time. Oh gosh, it's about like yesterday was, I don't remember. Oh, Dave and Jason were bringing up. Do you remember the knife episode?
The knife episode?
Yeah, with the fucking tank top.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so they were trying to bring that up, trying to remember which one it was.
Yeah.
So they're given this idea where, so I'm already back and looking at episodes, and I'm like, okay, well, actually 66 is when Jason first comes back home. It didn't happen there, and then he's gone. And he comes back, and he's like, fuck. And it's like 67. Jason finally said, I think it's 67. I'm going through 67 quickly, as quick as I can, and come up to where fucking Dave fucking, is fucking trying to fucking cut that damn tank top
off him. Yeah.
God, we were so sick of that fucking tank top.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were.
Anyways, that was Jamie. Right. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. We really do. Nice type.
30 seconds.
Oh gosh, what the hell were we? Anyways,
After Sandy's.
we got Sandy version emphasizes the romance with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny's version is more sexual. No shit.
Yeah. When Sandy finally mentions Danny's name, Rizzle arranges a surprise reunion for them. But Danny maintains his bad boy attitude.
Oh, wait a
minute.
There
There was a whole thing they skipped.
Yeah, because of the fact that because right at the end of it, at the end of the song, of course, now I'm going to be fucking looking for this while I'm only Grease is the word.
Yeah, there were some interesting signs in there too, if you paid attention.
Oh yeah, the billboards.
Yeah, there was interesting billboards. There was a Reese's billboard, a Pennzoil billboard.
This is back at the beginning of the movie, by the way.
This is all the beginning of the movie. If you pay attention, you see a Reese's board, a Pennzoil board, a Firestone board. I mean, it was interesting, some of the billboards that you actually seen in the movie.
Dude. Okay.
Which is some I never recognized.
Miss McGee.
Yes.
Oh my God. Now, of course, if you've not seen, I mean, besides her part, Eva
Arden.
Her part in this movie.
Eva Arden.
And her part in fucking Grease too.
Summer Love and Had Me a Blast by Tiffany.
Yep. But one line, when she's talking about the first pep rally, right? And we want plenty of support for Coach Callan and the right Rangers. I did not ask for you to fly over.
And where she says, if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
As bad as that one. Because they were talking about band.
Yeah.
Why play with yourself when you can play with others or some shit like that?
Yeah, something like too. Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah,
but we'll touch that when we go.
Yeah.
But fuck, I'm trying to find that part.
What part? What's up, though?
Right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here's the song. I love how they even put the songs in here.
Oh yeah.
I like that. Now, one of the good lines from the movie or song. He got friendly
holding my hand. Yeah.
Line. And then he's all, she got friendly
down in the sand. Yeah.
And then, see, they missed part of it. She was good. You know what I mean. Summer heat, bowling girl.
The summer nights. Tell me more.
Oh, God. So right here at the end, so at the end, he sounds real nice. True love. And he didn't lay a hand on you. Sounds like a creep to me. Grizzle says to her. Well, he wasn't. He was a gentleman. Hey, what was his name? Danny Zuko. Holy. And then they all fucking like, ah.
Well, I think he sounds peachy keen.
Well, maybe if you believe in miracles, Prince Charming will show up again someday.
Yeah.
Somewhere unexpected. They set her ass up.
They did.
So then they go. So Rizzo arranges a surprise reunion after the pom-pom.
After the pep rally. Yeah.
Oh, God, speaking of the pep rally.
Where the coach says they're going to have a better season. And they're going to better season.
And then it says, and we'll ring that victory bell. Like we always wanted to.
So it's like, okay.
And I thought high school, I thought sometimes our fucking football team sucked, but shit, we weren't that good. Damn.
No.
At least, like you say, I'd never been on a team and went 0 something.
Yeah.
But fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so.
Okay, we were on when Sandy finds.
Yep, right here.
Yeah. Rizzo arranges a surprise reunion for them, but Danny maintains his bad boy attitude.
At first, he doesn't.
No, at first he doesn't.
Sandy. I mean, he gets all giddy, and then the guys kind of he looks back at the guys, and they're all like, looking at him like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. So then he throws on the bad boy attitude in front of his friends, and Sandy storms off in tears. Frenchie invites the girls to a pajama party, but Sandy falls ill from the sight of blood after Frenchie.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so yeah. So,
so Kim noticed. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to this movie lately, but when we watched it today, Kim's like, "Oh my God, there's a mistake." I went, "What?" So I rewound it because we got it. We bought it. Bought the 2-pack.
Let's okay. So during this pajama party, Rizzo brings some wine to the party.
Which they give some to Sandy.
Yeah. So
who then drinks?
Just a minute. Okay. Rizzo says, "Let's basically beef up the party here." Pulls out the wine, and Jan pulls a Twinkie out and says, "Twinkie with wine," and I can't remember what Jan says, and Jan points out dessert wine. Okay, so then they ask Sandy, "Have you smoked?" She said no, so then she takes a drag of it and gets sick. Frenchie then shows.
Well, she coughs, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't inhale."
Yeah. So then Frenchie does her French thing with the cigarette, with her smoke coming from the cigarette. Then this is where they ask if she has drank wine, and she says, "No, I only drank champagne at my cousin's wedding." And Rizzo goes, "Ringy ding ding," and then that's where they hand the wine over to Sandy,
who takes a drink. But did you notice something right there when she took a drink? Did you notice that she did, or at least Olivia Newton-John did make it look like she was ill?
Yeah, she did.
That's why I'm calling false on her puking because of the blood thing.
Yeah.
She was already fucking ill.
Yeah, she was.
And it was probably she pulled that fucking wine bottle out of her bag.
Yeah.
So more than likely that shit was warm as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know who the fuck you are, but warm wine.
Yuck. I don't like warm wine. So
especially if it's nasty.
So then the mistake that we were alluding to. If you look really close.
So Sandy's got hold of the
bottle, and then they pan back to Jan.
They only pan. They cut back to Jan.
And Jan's holding the same bottle.
And then they cut back to Sandy, still holding the bottle. Then she hands it off.
Yeah.
I was like, what? And so when she brought it up, I had to rewind to check it out. I was like, fuck, damn. That's my problem. I try to pay attention to movies to a point, but sometimes I don't pay a lot of attention to them. Mainly because a lot of times I don't want to see all the mistakes.
Yeah. Well,
So I try to miss them.
Yeah, that was just one of them that I had noticed it the last few times I'd watched it.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's why I brought it up, but it was funny.
So.
And okay, but Sandy falls ill from the sight of blood after Frenchie pierces her ears.
Right, but that's a good. Well, no. Okay, so Frenchie goes to pierce her ear.
Yeah.
She, my mother don't like. My mother will kill me with the blood.
Yeah.
Then they go in the powder room.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah, and then she pops out. Can somebody please get me some ice so I can numb the earlobe? And
Marty says she's running her earlobe under cold water.
The numb them.
Hey guys, Sandy's really sick. First sign of blood. Like, okay.
And Frenchie's grabbing her toothbrush.
Right. So while Sandy's out of the room or in the powder room,
Rizzle starts to make fun of her. Look at me, I'm Sandra D.
The song. So yeah, we're always going to mention, because he mentioned it here in this plot where all the songs come in.
Yeah. So then she's basically making fun of.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, they missed a really good part right here.
Yeah.
Because towards the end of the song of "Look at Me, I'm Sandra D," Sandy comes out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the rest of the people later on.
Yeah.
Taking their wigs off, and finally Rizzo looks over to Sandy, and are you making fun of me, Riz?
Yeah. And then Riz says some people can be so touchy.
Right. And then wait, even before this happens though.
Yeah, even before this happens, Frenchie gives her a toothbrush.
Okay, so yeah, so now according to the next line here, Sandy goes outside.
No, she doesn't go outside at this point because at this
Rizzo's getting dressed, saying, "I'm leaving you goody two shoes."
Yeah, I'm going to get my kicks while I'm young enough to get my kicks.
The T-Birds just showed up in Kaniki's new used car.
Yeah,
which everybody call Uncle Junk.
Yeah, and so Frenchie says, "What's she gonna do? Shimmy down the drain pipe?"
Yeah, she's going outside.
Yeah,
and then, oh my God!
I'll let you do this.
So part. I've never heard this line before in the movie.
It.
So Rizzo obviously walks up, and hey Zook, hey, he says something like, "You're looking good." She says, "Eat your heart out," and he's like, "That's okay. I don't like sloppy seconds."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker! Of all these years I've watched that fucking movie, I never heard that fucking line. Of all these times.
Oh, it took me a while to pick it up.
I can't believe it. Oh. Huh. I was like, oh my God, I never realized, And then we're not worried about the one woman at USO that.
No, but that's before Sandy goes outside though.
Yeah. Oh no, Miss Goody Two Shoes makes me want to barf.
Yeah.
Oh, that was during the song.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it real quick. I hate fucking getting the lines wrong.
I know.
All right, so you Goody Two Shoes are too much for me. I'm going to get my kicks while I'm still young enough to get them. Then Frenchie says, "What's she gonna do? Shimmy down the drain pipe?" Hey, look, there's Rizzo. Hey, Rizzo. You're doing that without a net. So a bunch of you are rushing up to help a lady. Lady, I don't see a lady. Shut up. What's up, Knick? One guess. You got a lot to offer a girl. Yeah, you know it. Say you, Zook. Look, you're looking good, Riz. Eat your heart out. Well, sloppy seconds ain't my style. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I never heard that before.
Yeah. And then he exits the.
Well, then they say, "Where are you going to Floggaloggy?" He says, "It's better than hanging around with you dorks."
Yeah, because at that time he exits the car, and then Rizzle climbs in with Kaneki, and the other 3. And
right. And they back up. And she says, so you guys think this is a gangbang? And I don't know, it's the one that says, you wish. And then Kaneki yells, hey, hit the pavement. And then the guys are like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I said, now, all right, move it. Remember, it's your will, all right. Come here. And then that's when him and her drive off. And then they say, when a guy picks a chick over his buddy, something's got to be wrong.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, fuck. Anyways, so they really messed a lot right there.
Yeah, they did.
So then Sandy goes outside.
But before she does, she talks to Marty and sees all of her pen pals, as she calls them.
Yeah, she says, pick one of mine.
Yeah.
There's so many. But she just needs to borrow a piece of paper.
Paper, where Marty squirts perfume on it, and she exits out the door.
Oh, way out the door. She went outside, went downstairs and outside.
Inside, yeah.
Which then starts the song.
Hopelessly devoted to you. Yeah, Sandy goes outside and starts to think of Danny and how much she loves him, even though he hurt her. Hopeless, like Scott said, hopelessly devoted to you. The T-Birds come to French. Yeah, we
already passed
that. Yeah, Sandy leaves after. Okay, so that's all in the what we. Okay.
Right, because they taunted. Remember the one step. Oh Sandy, wherefore out there now, Sandy.
Yeah, but they actually get. Okay, Rizzo departs with Kaneki to have sex with him during which.
So they're really
Yeah. Anyway, so as they depart, you see him go up to Lover's Point,
and so his condom breaks.
And his condom breaks
because he bought it like when he was 7 years old.
7th grade.
Or 7th grade, yeah.
And then the Scorpions, the leader of the Scorpions and his girl comes up and starts
Leo.
And starts hitting his car with his girlfriend Cha-Cha.
Right.
And he says that you'll pay for that, and
he's like, I'll give you 75 cents for the whole
car and your girl. Yes. Then they get back to the shop.
Right. And they're looking at the
dent.
The dent. And so again, Danny realizes there's,
potential in the car.
Right. There's potential in the car. And obviously we break into the song Grease Lightning, which I wanted to look at something while we're doing this, because something I know, well, actually we'll talk about at the end, but holy shit.
Yeah.
There are some words in Grease Lightning.
Yeah, there is.
For being a 1970s.
Oh, yeah, there is.
8 album.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Or even a movie.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be based on the 50s.
Yeah.
Anyways, so obviously he's wanting to race. Kaneki's wanting to race this car at Thunder Road.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sandy begins dating Tom, a jock, and Danny turns to Coach Calhoun to get into sports to impress her. That's only because Sandy said she likes to see Danny outrun the jock.
Yeah.
At the malt shop.
Yes.
Eventually becoming a runner. He reunites with Sandy and they attempt to go on a date. but their friends crash it, and Kaneki and Rizzo argue and split up. Because Rizzo decides, I forgot to mention this, but when the condom broke, she does say, screw it. Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Unprotected sex.
Yeah, exactly.
So, left alone, Frenchie is visited by her guardian angel,
who advises her to return to Rydell after a mishap.
She flunked titty because she turned her hair pink.
Yeah. She also flunked shampoo too.
Right. But that's where the song
Beauty School Dropout.
And you pointed out, and I saw it this time, you said something about some of the main cast were in the song.
Yes, they were.
Or as the backup dancers.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I definitely saw Stalker Channing
for
sure. I'm not 100% sure about the girl who played Marty being there.
Yeah.
But I know at least Stalker Channing was there.
Yeah, and then the two of the T-Birds were there too, playing the angels that flew across.
And matter of fact, that's Frankie Avalon, who did Beauty School Dropout.
It was, but he also did Grease too.
No, that's Frankie Valli.
Was it Frankie Valli?
Oh. Go ahead. She want. We'll sidebar back to it.
Okay. All right. Well. And yeah, so yeah, stuck our Channings in that music in that number. Then at the end, 2 of the T-Birds are, and then
I think all 3 T-Birds are.
Yeah, all 3 T-Birds are. Then they plan. Well, at the beginning of the show, they announced that one of their TV stations are going to be at their dance. So,
all right, real quick, yeah, Grease. The song "Grease" is sung by Frankie Valli.
Where B-School Dropout is
sung by Frankie
Avalon, which I got to see in concert.
Whoa! You hold it. Sidebar, motherfucker. Wait a minute. Wait. You said 2 years ago, and I've got the proof on my phone that 2 years ago we went to All for One. You said that was your first ever concert.
For one of my groups, yes. But my first ever concert seeing an actual performer, and I didn't count this because he was Mom and Dad's era, was when I happened to be wound up in what used to be Amway at the time. And I was at this big, huge meeting in Salt Lake City at what now is called, well, I call it the Delta Center.
It's still the fucking Delta Center.
Anyway, what is now the Vivint Center, and there's Vivint Center there in Salt Lake for this big meeting. And yes, Frankie Avalon came to perform for everybody.
Okay, so let me ask you a fucking question here.
Okay.
Well, we're sidebar right now in Greece, and Kelly thinks this is funny.
Yeah, I know.
But if you saw the Beach Boys in concert.
Yeah, I would consider it my first concert. I know where you're going with this.
I mean, okay, I guess my question would be, was it like a concert setting?
No.
Where, everybody's crushed in?
No.
Okay.
Everybody was it was just mainly kind of like an intermission performance type of thing. It wasn't really a concert. He sang some of his top hits.
His top hits
from back in the day, yes. Yeah. It wasn't anything like...
Did he play B-School Dropout?
Mm-hmm.
That's ironic in a way, because later in life, and I'm going to keep on the sidebar for a minute, and we'll visit Greece too real quick. Me, your sister Karina, we went to a show in Reno.
Uh-huh.
One of those, I guess, I don't know, a regular show.
Uh-huh.
Not like a total concert, but, almost like a musical type, but not quite. Anyways, it's called Perfect 10.
Uh-huh.
And it starred Adrian Zmed.
Oh, yeah.
Who plays Johnny
in number 2 too. Yeah.
And who one of his biggest songs on that one is Prowlin'.
Yeah.
And he also did his big song from the Bachelor Party movie that he did with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Which is a good fucking movie. We've got to watch that one.
Okay.
But especially when the donkey dies from too much drugs.
Okay.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious. Anyways, so he does that song that he did in Bachelor Party. And then he comes out wearing the fucking T-Bird jacket. I mean,
the actual T-Bird jacket.
Right. I mean, it looks just like it did in Grease too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and all those backup guys that are helping sing, sing the parts of the rest of the T-Birds are out in T-Bird jacket and leather. I'm like, oh my God. Dude, the song started and all I did was I fucking sung with it the whole show.
Yeah.
That whole song, because I like, yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs from Grease too.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, now let's get back into Grease. So
yes.
So technically, you seen Frankie Avalon as your first show.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
partial show. It wasn't a big concert like All for One was. So.
It wasn't a big, well, I mean, that wasn't really a big, that was very cool though.
It was very cool.
I'm gonna have to go back and relive some of that.
Oh.
I mean, I got some more. Some of the video is on my. I don't think I put any video up on fucking Used and Abused.
I don't think you did.
I sure now didn't add it to the YouTube page.
No.
I should do that.
So
do some of the all for one shit.
Yeah.
I got accused of singing all their songs, which I was.
I was too.
Well, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's funny because the one of the guys from All for One, like, you're singing all the songs. Like, yeah. Sorry, I know you guys' fucking music.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, they were good.
They were very good.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, everybody in the 80s and 90s, they looked at me and they thought, long hair, I wore the jean jackets, listen to Motley Crue. They pretty much only knew me for this hard rock heavy metal shit.
Oh yeah.
But man, I listened to, the records
Oh
where
yeah.
we've been getting, the Madonnas, and I mean, I fucking Culture Club, Depeche Mode,
Yeah.
Dire Straits, fucking shit. Is it Midnight Oil? There was some shit I was into in the late 80s. It wasn't just rock and metal.
Okay.
And it's, Depeche Mode is definitely one of
Yeah.
them. That's why, I think it's funny. They call like Nirvana and Pearl Jam and all them bands alternative. Well, yeah, they were alternative to, the hair shit. Yeah, Midnight Oil, but obviously we went right back to music.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
I can't stay away from fucking music.
No.
But yeah, I mean, my fucking lover, my music, the music I like is way the fuck out there.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Fucking Run DMC.
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
Oh yeah.
Tupac. Notorious B.I.G. Eminem.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I even dug that song that Lil Nas did with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
I did too.
Hannah didn't like it. She told me she didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, whatever, But whatever.
Yeah.
Each their own.
Yeah, exactly. So then, if you, we forgot to touch on this, but at the beginning of the show, or beginning of the movie, Miss McGee announces that National Bandstand was going to be performing at their school dance. So, So then the school dance arrives, broadcast live on television and hosted by Vince Fontaine, who flirts with Marty. Rizzle and Kanicki attempt to spite one another by bringing Leo and Cha-Cha as their dates. Danny and Sandy go together and dance well during the chaotic hand jive contest, Born to Hand Jive. Just before it ends, Sonny pulls Sandy off the dance floor and Cha-Cha cuts in to win with Danny, causing Sandy to leave the event brokenhearted.
Okay. Then they get the winning couple and the band Johnny and the Casinos, which is actually the real life band, Shauna go play Blue Moon.
Because it's the winner's spotlight dance.
Right. And they play the song Blue Moon, which then
Duty, Sonny, and Putsy decide they want to moon the camera.
Right.
Because Sonny spiked the punch.
Man. And then of course Mrs. McGee makes that fucking about shit.
Something about the mooners. Just because we can't see your faces doesn't mean we can't identify you by your butts. The FBI has something that can help us identify you or something to that effect. So I can't remember the exact lines.
Yeah, see, there
So.
it is. Oh, yeah. I should add all this shit up.
Oh no, that's fine.
I didn't think. Okay, Blue Moon. Who? All right, so yeah, right there. Okay, at this very moment, those pictures. Okay, and okay, here we go. This is what she says. We have pictures. So you so-called mooners, and just of you so-called mooners, and just because the pictures aren't of your faces doesn't mean we can't identify you. At this very moment, those pictures are on their way to Washington, where the FBI has experts in this type of identification. If you turn yourselves in now, you may escape a federal charge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's funny about that because that reminds me of two young men goofing off in a high school hallway.
Okay.
And Yeah, I accidentally get putting one's butt through the fucking wall.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
You remember that story?
I do.
And then they come across the announcements like next class or something. Those who were whoever put the wall in the hole or put the hole in the wall, turn yourself in, and there won't be no consequences. I'm going, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I know better than that shit. So yeah, I ain't fucking turning myself in. What am I stupid? No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. Me and my counterpart, we my partner in crime, we didn't fucking turn ourselves in.
No.
They're not that fucking scary. And plus, it was Mrs. Belton.
Yeah.
She was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, so we're doing the school dance. We already did school dance, huh?
Yes, we did.
So Danny tries to make it up with Sandy by taking her to the
and giving her his
ring
to wear alone.
before we
yeah.
get the, but because he tries to make moves on her, she slams a fucking. Well, actually, before that, Rizzo tells Marty she might be pregnant.
Yeah.
And so Rizzo tells Marty not to say nothing to nobody. And then she tells one of the T-Birds. And then the whole fucking, it goes down the line to Kaneki before even, just as Rizzo gets there, that she's knocked up.
And
so
all
like, wow,
Rizzo can say is good news travels fast.
Right. And then she pretty much told Kaneki it wasn't his, it was someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Which then makes him walk off in anger. But yeah, so Danny tries to put his moves on Sandy, which then pisses her off. And she slams the door. She slams the fucking door on him. Oh my god. And John Travolta's like, oh. Yeah, she hit him right in the nuts. Not saying it was really it happened, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Sidebar real quick, Hannah saying that shouldn't have been messing around, you two. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Doesn't matter. Like we were going to tell the school anything anyways. We were anti-school anyways.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so Sandy slams his freaking slams the car door on him, and he gets out of the car and is able to sing the song Sandy.
Yeah.
And like we were just talking about, Rizzo fears that she's pregnant by after missing a period. Confides in Marty, but Marty tells Sonny, and he inadvertently spreads the rumor to Kaneki. Yeah, well, he doesn't really, just does it through the grapevine.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we won't sidebar into another one because, yeah, we will. Fuck it. Grapevine one is fucking hilarious. The reason why I say the grapevine one is if you've seen the movie Johnny Dangerously with Michael Keaton, there's a part where his character is in jail or in prison, right? And one of the bad guys wants to kill his brother, who's a fucking district attorney. So it starts out with a parrot coming in and telling, right? And it starts out by the story being good. By the time it gets in the end, it's like so fucking out there. It's like,
yeah.
It's funny because the last guy says something, and Michael Keaton's character goes, oh, "This guy's killing my brother." No, that's not what I said. I know how the grapevine works. Which then again goes into a great detail because I mean a great thing because that has got a great Weird Al song and music video to it.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck, I just went blank.
Okay. God
damn it. What the fuck is that Weird Al? This Is the Life.
Oh yeah.
Weird Al wrote that and they made the music video around they actually did music video for Donnie as a for the soundtrack. Or for the movie. Anyways.
So then back at school, they finally get Grace Lightning complete, rolls it out of the shop there, and they're planning on going to Thunder Road, asks the asks the auto teacher, I don't remember her name, if she's going to be there. And she says, I don't expect my boys to let me down, so I'm not going to let them down. So then she does. She's going to go with them. And then Danny pulls Kaneki to the side and asks him if he really wants to do this. Right.
And then Kaneki asks him to be his lieutenant.
Yep, exactly.
So then they get to it, and Leo obviously is there with his girlfriend Cha-Cha, who then pulls out a lucky.
But before that, Rizzle.
Oh yeah.
Patty Simcox, which is the popular girl at school, comes out with her clan of friends and says, "This is the one I told you about." And and starts laughing, and then that's when Rizzle starts into there are worse things I could do.
Right, and then. So yeah, they go to Thunder Road, and Leo and the Scorpions are there, and of course Leo is there with his girlfriend Cha-Cha, who pulls out her
lucky
coin or lucky chain,
out of her boob area, and I think one of the pink ladies. I think it was Jan says, "What did she pull out?" And Marty says, "Probably a lock of hair from her." Chest. So then Jan is worried about Danny and Kaneki, so goes and finds a penny, and
Marty takes it.
Yeah, goes and Jan picks it up and says, "See a penny, pick it up all day long. You'll have good luck." So then she picks it up. Marty takes it, hands it to Kaneki. Kaneki drops it. Putsy's in the car. Putsy opens the door,
smacks him right in the fucking head.
smacks Kaneki in the head. And
automatic concussion.
Yeah, and so Marty comes around, puts her pink lady's jacket underneath him. Kaneki tries to get up, and he's seeing double. So then Danny has to take the wheel. Right. So Danny and Leo race, and Leo says the rules are there are no rules.
Well, yeah, and definitely you can tell when he starts yanking, pulling out fucking. Things that fucking cut the car apart.
Yeah, and this is while they're racing because they had to race to the second bridge and back, and they're racing for pink slips, which is ownership of the car.
Right.
So
they're racing for pinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, racing for pinks.
Yeah. So then they race, and that, like Scott said, that's when Leo pulls out all of the stops to basically try and ruin the car. So here they are up on this one embankment. Danny's.
We know that was filmed at, right?
Yeah, it was filmed in the
Los Angeles River.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic because that's also where, a lot of movies actually been filmed. A lot of stuff have been filmed on that.
Yeah.
Which, if you also play GTA 5, is one of your places you got after you rob a jewelry store.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So then they're racing each other. Leo's still trying to destroy the car. So Danny pulls ahead. They come to this water patch. He jumps it, and Leo gets stuck in it. So actually, Danny wins the race. And then as they're celebrating, you see Frenchie move her head, and up on the hill, you see Sandy, which...
I love how you look up.
Yeah, you'll see Sandy. And then at that time, Frenchie comes up and says, "Hello, Sandy. Are you okay?" And Sandy says, "No, I'm not, but I think there's a way that I could be." And she needs Frenchie's help. And then that's when the reprisal of Sandy comes in, where she's singing it as she's coming down and heading to Frenchie's house.
So this is a real quick sidebar. Mikey says people race them all the time. LOL. I remember those nights. So where'd you leave off at?
Where they're heading to Frenchie's house.
Okay. This is where she repraised the song "Look at Me, I'm Sandra D."
Yes.
Change the lyrics a little bit, but then so then we get to the last day of school, which I fucking don't care what anybody says. Why the fuck did we have never had a carnival in Battle Mountain?
I don't know. We had the space for it.
God, it wasn't like it was always snowing the last day of school.
Yeah, I know.
Usually if it's going to snow in the summertime, it's only July 4th.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't fucking understand that one either.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the last day of school, Principal McGee has got some words to say. pretty much saying you can be the next.
Eleanor Roosevelt, the next Vice President Nixon, the next.
That one made me chuckle.
Yeah, I know.
Because of what eventually Nixon became.
Yeah.
Rosemary Clooney.
Yeah, Rosemary Clooney.
Now, see, this is the first time I actually caught that part where I understood who Rosemary Clooney was.
Oh yeah.
Before I didn't know who the fuck she was.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, obviously I figured she was some politician or something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so, and then of course Blanche is crying.
Yeah. And so
and Miss McGee hands her the fucking,
after she turns off the mic, hands her
a tissue. And
tissue, says
Miss
Blanche,
McGee's
quit
also,
blubbering, and she's crying too.
right. Rizzo also discovers she's not pregnant.
Yes, that's when she's on the Ferris wheel, and Kaneki says, "Get off of the Ferris wheel. You have a condition." And she says, "I'm not."
That she's not pregnant.
And then her and Kaneki reunite.
Right? And then we see Danny wearing his Letterman jacket or Letterman sweater. Letterman track, but it's shot. And the T-birds are shot like Danny Zuko turned Jock.
Yeah. Yeah. And
then the T-bird, starting with the blonde one, that's Putsy.
Putsy, yes.
And then
Putsy, then
Sonny's on the far end.
And so the one in between
Duty,
yeah. Yeah, Putsy turns, Duty turns, and then Sonny turns.
And then finally Danny turns, and holy shit, he sees the new and improved Sandy.
Yes.
Wearing fucking
leather.
Oh God.
And goes into the song, You're the one that I want.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes into that song, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the class celebrates their graduation on the fair at the fair on the school grounds.
Uh-huh.
And they sing the song We Go Together.
And
And then Sandy and Danny depart in the revamped or the Grease version of Grease Lightning we saw in the actual song.
Show car, yeah.
During, why do you call it a show car? Why do you call it? If you think about it, that was a car that they dreamt about when they were singing the song Grease Lightning.
I know.
Which then takes flight and they fly off.
Yeah.
And then as the credits roll, the reprise of Grease
yes.
plays. So, Grease is the word.
Yes. And the little background, the reason why I call it the show car is because if you look at the background of it, yes, it was actually the show car that they had for it.
All right, well, let's get a little bit of production here. Filming locations. Opening beach scene was shot at Malibu's Leo Carrillo State Beach, making explicit reference to From Here to Eternity. The exterior ride-out scenes, including the front parking lot scenes, the auto shop, the summer night features number, Rizzo's are more scenes I Can Do number, the basketball, baseball, and track segments, and the interior of the gymnasium were shot at Venice High School in Venice, California during the summer of 1977. The ride-out interiors, including the high school dance, were filmed at Huntington Park High School. The sleepover was shot at a private house in East Hollywood. The Paramount Picture Studio lot was a location of the scenes that involved Frosty's Palace and the musical numbers Grease Lightning and Beauty School Dropout. The drive-in movie scene was shot at the Burbank Pickwick Drive-In. It was closed and torn down in 1989, and a shopping center took its place.
Yeah, but before it was tore down, and there's a unique thing about it, I'll tell you when we discuss Grease 2.
So I gotta wait till Grease 2 to hear about it.
Well, you remember when they're singing that one song? It's not Prowlin', it's the other one. Or is it Prowlin'? Anyway, one of the songs that they're singing, you see in the background the cars at the drive-in.
In Grease 2?
In Grease 2, yes.
Oh, I haven't seen Grease 2 in a long time.
Okay, so as they're singing one of the songs, and I can't remember which one it is, you'll see a shot of the drive-in. That was actually the same drive-in that the Grease 1 was shot at.
Really?
Yeah.
You can state your claim on that? You're gonna state your claim?
I had read it somewhere. I don't remember where, but okay. I had read it somewhere. I don't remember if it was when I was doing some research on this movie or if I was doing some research on the Grease 2. So
I'm looking at the songs right now going, where did I...
okay, I wonder if it... Okay, that...
Don't touch the songs because it'll play.
That is where they're coming out of the bowling alley.
Right, who's that guy that's during the bowling alley? Prowling's right after it.
Yeah, right after it. That's the first time.
And then reproduction, but that's...
No. Well, I'll have to pull it up. Dad, call me right now, please.
Okay. Oh. Scoot over a little bit. Keep going with pros production. I'm going to run down the bedroom and call her.
All right. Okay.
Where the hell is my phone?
Oh, no.
Lost my fucking phone again?
Oh, no.
God, do it. I'm going to fit this in.
Oh, no. Anyway.
All right, fuck it. Oh, tell her I'm calling off yours.
Hannah, he's calling.
Not mine.
Okay, never mind. Okay, he's calling you right now, Hannah. Scenes on with the post-production here. Scenes inside the Frosty Palace contain oblivious blurring of various Coca-Cola signs. Prior to the film's release, producer Alan Carr had made a product placement deal with Coca-Cola's main competitor, Pepsi. For example, a Pepsi logo can be seen in the animated opening sequence. When Carr saw the footage of the scene with Coca-Cola products and signage, he ordered director Randall Kleiser to either reshoot the scene with Pepsi products or remove the Coca-Cola logos from the scene. As reshots were deemed too expensive and time-consuming, optical matters were used to cover up or blur out the Coca-Cola references. The blurring covered up trademarked menu signage and a large wall poster, but a red cooler with the logo could not be sufficiently altered, so was left unchanged. According to Kleiser, we just had to hope that Pepsi wouldn't complain. They didn't. Due to an error, a closing scene in which Danny and Sandy kiss was removed from the finished print and lost before its theatrical release. The scene was preserved only in black and white. Kleiser attempted to have the existing footage colorized and restored to the film for the film's re-release in 1998, but was dissatisfied with the results. The scene is included in an extra on the 40th anniversary home video release, and Kleiser hopes to make another attempt colorizing the footage that effectively enough for that footage that is effective enough for the footage to be inserted into the film as it originally intended by the time the film's 50th anniversary comes in 2028. Okay, so now we'll just get into a little bit. We already got into a little bit of got into what it grossed and whatnot. So now let's go ahead and see if there's any. Okay. Let's go ahead because it looks like Grace will go ahead and do a little bit of the box office information, release and reception here. Grease was originally released in the United States on June 16, 1978, and was an immediate box office success. In its opening weekend, the film grossed $8,941,717 in 862 theaters in the United States and Canada, ranking at number 2 behind Jaws 2 at the box office for the weekend. And with the all-time opening weekend records, despite losing the opening weekend, it topped the box office the following weekend with a gross of $7,867,000 and set a record gross in its first 19 days with $40,272,000. After 66 days, it grossed $100 million to become Paramount's second highest grossing film behind The Godfather, and ended its initial run with a gross of $132,472,560, being the highest grossing film in 1978. In the United States and globally, it became the highest grossing musical ever, at the time eclipsing the 13-year-old record held by The Sound of Music with a worldwide gross of $341 million. It was re-released May 18, 1979 in 1,248 theaters in the United States and Canada, except for the New York City area where it opened a week later. Paramount's biggest ever saturation release at the time, grossing $4.5 million in its opening weekend. The film played for 4 weeks and was then paired with the PG rating version of Saturday Night Fever in late June. During the reissue, it overtook The Godfather as Paramount Pictures' highest grossing film. It was re-released in March 1998 for its 20th anniversary, where it grossed a further $28 million in the United States and Canada. It remained the highest grossing live-action musical until 2012, when it was overtaken by Les Miserables, and the U.S. champion until 2017, when it was surpassed by Beauty and the Beast. Grease is now the 7th highest grossing live-action musical in the world. A further reissue for its 40th anniversary in 2018 grossed $1 million. To date, Grease has grossed $189,962,103 domestically and $206.2 million internationally, totaling $396 million worldwide. That was just a little bit of what it grossed at the box office. We went over it a little bit at the beginning, but that is more information on it. And I actually like it. I do enjoy watching it. There was actually, I haven't completely seen the Broadway musical on it. There was, though, I can't remember what year it was, but I did see, while it was still on Broadway, I did see people actually try out for the Broadway production. I seen the tryouts for Sandy, the tryouts for Danny. So I kind of knew what was going on. I actually rather enjoyed watching the tryouts for the Broadway at the time, for the Broadway musical at the time. I never could find it to finish it, but I did actually see a little bit of the tryouts. So, and with that, I think we'll go ahead and call it a day. And I do thank everybody who participated in the chat. And thanks again. We'll follow us on our social media. We'll actually let you know what episode 97 is. And again, thanks to all of our Patreons, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Don Solsky, and Big Brady 11. Again, smash the like button if you are new, and please be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell to get notified for new live broadcasts, as well as when we upload new videos. Again, our social media, we're found on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all of our social media platforms. They will all have a link to our Patreon. We also have a website, which is usedabusedpod.com. On that website, there's also a link to our merch store, which is found on tpublic.com, where you can search out Used Abused Pod merch. And also a link to our Patreons. Again, thank you so much for your participation in the chat. And we'll keep you updated on our next broadcast. Have a good evening and a good work week. Talk to you later. Peace.
What?
I just ended it.
You did what?
The broadcast. Did you want to say anything before?